Still connecting. Welcome back to Airwings Live with Hal Gill, your host. This is the passing show of the moment, the dinner expedition. I'm taking in a little bit of a who, what, when, and where at the corners of Florida, Connecticut, S Street, 21st Street, all coming together here within a very few yards of each other. Make my crossing now. Got the space, got the time. And, if you want to buy this renovated Georgian Revival mansion, it's approximately 16,504 square feet. You can check in with Michael Rankin at 202-271-3344. It's for sale. Has been for sale for a while. The neighborhood, take in for you. Think of a world on child will see. These two windows here are retail possibilities for the same property, all part of one thing. It's pretty much move-in ready, provided you got a good contractor to build it out. Bistro de Coin right next door, French restaurant of some repute. Or it used to be. I don't know if it's still as good as it was when I used to go there. I haven't been there for a long time because I'm trying to do better. French food is kind of heavy. So is pizza. Viet food isn't too bad. There's a Viet restaurant there. There's guys taking in the pizza. The newsroom next door with its old magazines for the most part. Comedy night presented by Alec Quinn. Next marks the spot every Thursday at Golden Age. It says Thursday, so yeah, it's nice to know. In one thing, it's another. On Beckett Cafe, used to be Bethesda Bagels. Before that was Johnny Rockets. Kind of missed that. They got a gourmet burger, so I could try those someday. Occasionally, you want a good burger. But every cent we spend is a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating. So we need to be careful with that. Ciao, Bella. Rosemarina de Tal. Coming on around. Interesting backs of buildings. I'm tagging up there.
I didn't know that row was right.
All right, let's turn around this way. Get a little more of who, what, when, and where.
Time and come October, November.
It's my neighbor Jeff. It looks like having dinner at Setta Osteria. Good friend.
Yes, it would be like it would be in
Like to walk across the street and Italian bistro.
yeah. Yeah.
Arm's tired from filming the Pastel shows.
I mean, fine. That actually makes it fun. So, like, trying to read stories and then
Here we go.
so it's really details.
Got it going.
No, it's like
Chef and Esteban. Esteban's getting some treats too, apparently. Little miniature Australian sheepdog. Getting pretty old. But it's got him in a stroller. Get him out and about. Philowalker.com. Retail police. Pretty good sized space. This was Cove for the longest time. Still pretty much got the setup for Cove. Cannabis now, DuPont Circle Legal Dispensary. Bring your ID on the patients being accepted. Pure Green Juice Place. Looking back across the street at Mexican restaurant Alero. Then I like to go there on occasion. I think this weekend we're probably going to take in dinner at Seta. No, Silver Diner. That was it. You're right. Figure it out eventually. That's a pretty good deals there. Reasonable. And they do source local organic produce. Sir, can you please help? I had nothing. That's literally true that I have nothing. Soba's Cafe. I haven't carried my wallet or my keys even. Yep. Trusting I can get back okay. Lynn will let me in. I've locked the door somehow. Remember that. Pigeons at the Triangle Park. And a lot of folks taking advantage of the other back chairs. They're going to do a deck over the area right here where the tunnel goes under the circle on Connecticut Avenue. Make this even more pedestrian friendly. Doing pretty much as best I can here. And cross with the light. That's a huge swath of humanity out tonight. It's a really beautiful evening, so don't blame them one bit. Dr. Patel just passed me. Didn't quite get her first name, but she's wearing a black top that identified her as an MD. I almost went pre-med myself. Then I backed out of that, and then I went to something else. I never could really light on anything to hold my interest. Because I'm interested in everything at some level or another. Closest I got to an MD was dating one. A good one. Specialist in Iraq War, I tell you what. Tragic. Huh. Doesn't sweeten my meal is up yet. Well, let's see what's happening. Get back there. Now I've got an order up for Gill. Gill? I think that might be it right there. I don't know. No, maybe not. Harold Gill is the name. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, great. Didn't you just say you eat? No. I thought I just made you a salad. Unless I got a doppelganger. That's possible. Lots of people look like me. Shucking. I think that's all right. All right. So the passing show goes on. What we got with this? Oops. Almost got me. David Gross, you back. Irving Alerts, Jessica Ann. Hey, good to have you, Cappy Bird, Stephanie Gibbs Dunlap, Lee, Off Screen Shaman, and Ryan Taylor all joined. I don't know if you're still with me. as I walk and talk about the passing show. Primary documentation for historians of the future, a little bit of who, what, when, and where. Lovely evening in DuPont Circle. No evidence of National Guard on my camera. Maybe some down in the circle. I caught a few on the metro. And, that's what it is. Everybody's doing the best they can with what they have. Think of the world this child is going to see. It is unimaginable compared to what my grandfather saw. Born in 1907, 4 years after the Wright brothers flyer went up. And just take a look here, see what's going on as far as the traveling of the metro goes. Way past 5 o'clock, and there's people all around, some on their way up, some on their way down. So many things you never can undo. I know you're sorry, and I'm sorry too. But, when it comes down to it, apologies mean nothing after the damage is done. We really can't turn off love like we can't turn off the sun. I'm paraphrasing Pete Townsend there. Good old Pete. I think I can make it a state. Yes, I can. That guy doesn't run the red light, which he did. Bicyclist, I tell you. You do not obey the law very well. That looked a little like my old friend Gary, but I don't think it was. I think Gary's a little shorter than that. Maybe he tries a little more dapper. I don't know. I don't think we recognize each other if we ran across each other. Well, our hangout days were 1998, 9, up till about 2000 or so, I suppose. It's a mission group. Tivers TC next to the Stepchild Herald. There was a bar called the Child Herald over there years ago. I think it might have been in the space Zorba's is in now. Now they have this English basement level one. Anyway, we keep on going. Street commerce across the way, designer consignment. Things ever get really dicey, I'm going to take my watch over there. Folks riding bikes. I already asked me once. Doesn't work the second time. It didn't work the first. Whew. Lots of people traveling. They're a transient population. And fixtures like me are few and far between, but they exist in the neighborhood. Across the way to the Blaine Mansion, Fraser Mansion, sorry. Blaine Mansion is on another corner. But the Fraser Mansion is the home of the Church of Scientology's National Affairs Office. Snow's got a pretty nice ride there. Some American Eagles. What is that? It might be. Or an Indian even. I don't know if we established that brand or not. Jeffrey Esteban? Oh, that's Janine. All right, we got the light. She should know who I am, but never speaks. I was ready to speak to her. The turn if she acknowledged my presence, but didn't appear that she'd even registered me. It's an odd situation. When people get older, I get even more sort of locked into their own worlds. Lock-in.
First of all, I like to
Very lucky my wife didn't get lock-in syndrome where she suffered a stroke in 2009. I paralyzed her on the left, but she can walk after a fashion with an ankle foot orthotic. I think it's beating up her knee pretty badly. I gotta More supported brace might be a nice idea. We'll see. Oh boy. Cars. A long way to go. They got some guys coming down from a conference, it looks like. A couple of them wearing some badges around their necks, orange. What do they call those things? You know, things you hang your badge from. There's a word for that. No, I think that's the war machine or something weird. Anyway, probably war medicine or something like that. No idea. Alec Quinn, comedy, The Golden Age, 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. It might be fun. Try out. I don't know what the cover charge might be, but why not? My feet, the bones in them, if like feeling this. The kitchen food menu. Across the pond happy hour, 4 to 8. College football, NC State versus East Carolina. Looks like brunch and lunch at the French restaurant if possible. Maybe one of these days I'll do that, but not today. You only live once. And if you do it right, it doesn't last too long. And it can last too long. I don't know if that's really true or not. It is what it is. Now get back up to that corner where I could dodge across the intersections of Florida and 21st and S. It looks like we got the light with us right now. 2, 1, 0. I got 9 more seconds. Make that crossing. Those guys will get to move. Made it. Oof. Crow. Oh man. I just pull that window out. That's what it is. There's a crescent moon up there. I don't know if you can resolve it. I can just. Some passing jets at the moment. But we've arrived back at the bunker with the food from Sweet Green. Ouch. There's a remnants of a dogwood that died years ago. It's kind of rotting against the power lines running into the back of the Embassy of Moldova. Right over here in the corner. This is a sibling standing over us. Lynn and I have lived here close to 15 years now. Yeah, it's a really good place to live, I tell you what. With this very narrow entryway between the two buildings, our dining room windows, a window behind Lynn's perch. I've got a wall between me and the door. That's all good. I'm going to end here. Thanks for joining.